welcome to Murder Casserole, Portland's favorite true crime comedy talk show. And yes, I conducted a fucking poll. And yes, it did get voted that. We're winning. We're at the beautiful Covert Café tonight. Make some noise for this room. Oh my God. This is a true crime show, so I guess I better tell you some spooky jokes. You guys want some spooky jokes or what? Yeah. You know what I think? I think a lot of guff has been said about my boy Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't like it one bit. I don't like all the slander against old Jeff. Give credit where it's due. That man gave new meaning to the term eating ass. And slay queen, if you think about it. Like, I don't know if he ever dolled himself up, but he was a queen who slayed. All right. How this show is going to work. This is a true crime talk show, like I said. So I've compiled some amazing comedians up here to do some panel spots. They're either going to be reacting to a true crime story on a theme or playing a little game with me. What is the theme for tonight? It's urban legend murders. Make some noise for it. So these are all murders that have some kind of mythology attached to them of some kind. Does that sound fun? Yeah. You guys true crime nerds or what? Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Such a beautiful night. Such a good time. Spooky joke number 2, folks. Oh my God. Hey, folks, what do you call a zombie movie where the zombies don't want to eat brains, they just want to eat a lot of dick? What? Call it Night of the Giving Head. Hey-oh, there is spooky joke. Spooky joke number 2. Hell yeah. We got a great crew of boys who work in this beautiful space. Can we make some noise for Cody and Joe behind the bar? Slinging your suds and slapping your burger patties down. Make sure you treat them good. Make sure you tip them up. And we also have on the sound, on the ones and the twos, and on the mic, make some noise for my man Joe Mishkin. How you doing tonight, Joe?
I'm doing great, Colin. How are you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing good. I went to the dentist today. I lied about how many cigarettes I smoke. It's been a good day, man. Hell yeah. You ready to get into it? You ready to get into some blood with me, Michigan?
Well, let's get into it.
All righty. Well, not too quick, because you know what I got to do. I got to do spooky joke number 3. 3 coming at you. Rule of threes. Any improv student will tell you that's where comedy lies. Yeah, spooky joke. Hey, what do you call a Midwestern serial killer who buries boys under his home who also loves carbs? What? Call him John Gaines Waitsy. Hey-oh, all right. Yeah, these are silly jokes, silly spooky jokes. All right. You guys want to get this panel spot going or what? Should I bring up your first comic or what? Oh my goodness, let's get into it. Coming to the stage in this first spot, she has been just killing the scene all over town. She was just here on Saturday night, burned the fucking place down. So make some noise right now for my friend, Andrea Joseph! Yeah. Get it. Have a seat, Andrea. Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm in a good mood.
Awesome.
I'm just ball sacking life. That's
Cheers.
what's going on. Cheers.
Me too.
Yeah, cheers
Me
to
too.
you. We drinking tonight, folks.
Cheers.
We're having some drinks. Yeah, you're gonna need it because this is gonna get dark. All right. That's a thing I didn't say in my pre-show. Should I have done that?
No, I mean Murder Casserole.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you guys know
we're
what's
pretty clear
up.
on the theme.
Yeah. And they can see me and what I look like. They know
yeah.
that this isn't going to be a bucket full of smiles.
Yeah. No, you look like you broke out of jail in like 1820.
Yeah. I think I call this look if Pugsley from the Addams Family became a pawn shop owner.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah, that's
you know?
accurate.
And also started like managing rockabilly shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty fun. So I got a spot for you. In the urban legend murders. You ready to get into our first case, Andrea?
Fuck yes.
Hell yeah. So we're talking about for this first one, she is a famous nursery rhyme. It's a well-known case. Maybe you guys have heard of it. We're talking about the lady, Miss Lizzie Borden.
Hell yeah. That's my bitch.
Yeah. This is the girl. This is the original feminist icon, I would say.
So then we should probably refer to her as a woman.
Woman, yeah. I'm sorry. All right. Noted. That's where the line is.
I think it's at murder.
This woman. So do you know the ye old nursery rhyme about Lizzie?
Something 40 wax, saw what she did. Her dad had 45 more. I just read it.
That's pretty good.
It's cute. It's very
accurate.
cute.
You know how that one didn't rhyme at all? Yeah, it's on point. Does anybody else know? Can anybody else do? Can you do it? Yeah. Belt it out. Get it loud.
Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 wax. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 40 wax.
That's
my friend.
Yeah.
That's my friend.
Make
Kayla.
some noise
That's my
for
friend.
Kayla.
Give it up for Kayla.
That's right. That's what my mother used to put me to sleep to. And it's a wonder why I'm doing this. Here's the deal. Here's where I want to shatter it. I don't know if you know this. The math is way off in the nursery rhyme. It's not close at all.
Yes.
I believe it's her stepmother. It's not her mother that was murdered. It was her father and stepmother, Andrew and Emma. Yeah, that's what's going on. Andrew and Abby. I'm sorry, I misspoke. So that's what happened. And Abby actually got 18 wax, and Andrew got 11.
But to the face.
To the face, yeah.
Let's not minimize what Andrew went through.
Let's just official stance of Murder Casserole. It was enough. It did the job. Yeah. So you're pretty hardcore in the innocence camp of Lizzie Borden. Is that correct?
I mean, she was acquitted.
She was acquitted. You're right. Yeah.
And it wasn't an axe. It was a hatchet. So if the axe don't fit, you must acquit.
That's right. Hell yeah. Give it up for Joanna Cochran right here. Hell yeah. I would love it if you were my defense attorney. When I initially get into some shit, make that happen.
It would sound fun at first.
We'd just be doing bits in the back room. It wouldn't.
We'd both end up in jail.
I'm getting the chair, yeah. So basically, if you read the book Popular Crime by Bill James, which is like any true crimes nerd's basic tome, it should be our Bible, that it is time-wise impossible for Lizzie to have committed the murders in the amount of time it would take you to get all of the blood on you and then wash it off.
Yeah.
It just time-wise, it just doesn't make sense. And the analogy that he makes is if you dump a bottle of ketchup over your body, try to wash it all off, including your hair, and then get redressed and see how long that takes you. 15 minutes minimum. She was seen bloodless within an 8-minute window in between finding the bodies.
Also, do you still have the picture of her? Do you see that hair?
Yeah.
That's curly hair. That ain't getting rinsed out in 2 seconds.
No. Nuh-uh. Especially not if it's daddy blood.
Yeah, daddy blood sticks.
Daddy blood is also a great name for a cocktail. Cody, I'm going to need you to get on that.
Or your rockabilly band.
Or my rockabilly band that I manage.
Yeah.
Listen up, boys. Daddy blood's got to hit it big this year. Or it won't be invited back to Memphis.
No, Daddy Blood would definitely be an all-women's band.
Oh, sick. Well, I call them boys because 21st, it's non-gendered. That's what I say.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
They're non-gendered, so I call them boys.
That's what I say. Yeah, but I have this, just to get an idea of the damage that was done to these bodies in the murders, I have this quote for you to read. This comes from the autopsy report of Andrew Borden. You want to read that
First of all,
for me?
you know I'm dyslexic, so this is a setup.
Well, I'm here for you.
Okay. Don't touch me. Okay. All of the hatchet blow. You couldn't rewrite. He has typos that he X'd out. He couldn't just rewrite it. It's one sentence. All of the hatchet blows hit the left side of Andrew's face, opening the skull and obliterating his left eye.
Yeah.
I mean, left eye, that's kind of iconic.
That's kind of cool, right? He was the original left eye.
He was the original. Wait, I don't know how. Hold on.
And Lizzie did burn a dress after this, so it's not totally out of left field. Holy shit. Somebody's merchandise did get burnt after this murder. That's kind of cool. I like that.
She did?
Yeah, she burned a dress in the
Allegedly?
backyard. That's what the prosecution said was the reason she did it, because she apparently burned a dress very soon after the murders, and they're like, ooh, she burned her murder clothes.
So are we going to get into why she was acquitted? Because I find that fascinating.
Yeah. So basically, Andrew and Abby were both hatcheted to death, as we know, one afternoon. There's no blood anywhere on near the bodies or anything. Lizzie was immediately suspected, but they elicited like a half confession out of her from injecting her with morphine to calm her down, and then when she started dozing off, injecting her with raw caffeine. So she's got like the 1892 speedball in her. And if you read her confessions, they don't make any sense. But it's something that all the men in charge are like, see, she did it. Because she can't remember where she was. She must have fucking done it. And, there was some strife in the Borden home. Lizzie didn't really get along with her stepmother very much, or her father.
Right.
But I think that it was probably the brother-in-law. The father's
That's what I think.
old wife had a brother who was staying at the house, and then he left town right after the murders.
Left town right after murder.
And he had more of a reason to want to kill Andrew Borden, who was wealthy but was very, very cheap. He was like a Massachusetts Scrooge.
And that's why they were trying to say a motive for her was that she wanted to move. She wanted to move because she was around all these Catholic immigrants, God forbid.
Yeah.
Which,
Sorry.
I mean, I'd want to move away from a bunch of Catholicism, too.
I mean, yeah.
But, yeah, so she wanted to move, and she was like, we could totally afford Hill Place, and I don't know why we're not up on the hill. I don't know why we're on this nasty-ass 2nd Avenue. And they were like, oh, yeah, she did it.
Yeah. They were living in a 2-story shotgun house, so there was no hallways, and every bedroom was connected. So to go from any part of the house to a bedroom, you had to walk through all of the rooms.
Yeah.
That is going to make a 34-year-old woman and her sister and her dad and her stepmom feel not super happy with one another.
Yeah,
but that
especially
also
when he's sitting
is
on
not
cash.
motive for murder necessarily. Now, Abby and her sister, I keep saying Abby. Lizzie and her sister Emma did inherit all of Andrew's money after the death, and they did live pretty comfortably after that. But again, I lean more towards the brother-in-law, John Morse. And I like the theory as well that maybe there was an Irish maid working for the Bordens, Bridget Sullivan, and there's a theory that her and Lizzie had a relationship and that Lizzie got Bridget to murder her parents for her so that they could be together.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. And
of course you found the Irish twist.
Of course, yeah. Well, they picked up every Irish dude within 5 miles and fucking kicked the shit out of him to find out who did this.
Yeah.
And they still found a way to blame an Irish person,
Yeah,
all right?
yeah,
I found the connection there. It's
Okay,
Massachusetts in the 1800s.
Okay, all right.
There's also a lot of anti-Portuguese sentiment in this story. They seem to keep thinking a swarthy Portuguese man.
Oh, yeah,
did
well,
it.
that was part of the thing that got her off was they kept, because she was around so many immigrants.
Yeah.
They were like, but I mean, there's also these ethnic people.
Yeah, exactly.
And these ethnic people.
And-
And you're just a dumb girl, so.
Not surprisingly, Massachusetts cops were kind of racist.
They were
who the fuck?
massholes.
They were massholes. That's right. This story is full of massholes. So basically, like you said, she was acquitted. And why do you think she was acquitted? You seem to have
Well,
a theory.
I think it was a combination of sexism, racism, and classism.
Yeah.
So it was like she's too well off. Also, she's a poor little defenseless woman.
Yeah.
It was the one time where being a not the one time that being a white woman benefited someone. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the one time of the invisibility of being just a white woman.
Yeah.
And like just blending in, and then I forgot. That's right. They did get her super high. See,
Yeah, they got her
cops don't do
super
that
high.
shit anymore.
And she's
They ain't
still-
gonna hook you up with free drugs when they think you killed somebody.
No, they just kick the shit out of you and tell you your friend said you did it.
Well, you do get a cocktail, but it's at the
it's
end.
Oh, like death.
yeah, like the death penalty.
So, yeah, but basically, another big thing is like the jury was all men because women couldn't serve on a jury at that time. So you have 12
Reasonable.
dudes looking at this woman and being like, there's no way she could swing a fucking hatchet. Which, by the way, bullshit. That lady's
Look at
tough.
her
Look at her.
eyes.
Look at her. She's got
Those are
shark eyes.
crazy eyes. Like those are eyes. If I were those are the if I were a sexist dude in the 90s, I'd be like, I bet she fucked.
Yeah. And also,
that's-
I don't mean to be like profiling towards my lesbian sisters, but she looks like a clam slammer.
Okay, no. Hold on. I have to say. I mean, yes.
Yeah. I'm just
But
saying.
also, like almost all women. If you look up portraits of that time,
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't great for the photos. There was no lip fillers.
It's
at
because
the
they had to
time.
sit there for so long.
Oh,
Not
God.
saying that that's what gay women look like in general.
No, but
But
I
I'm I'm just saying there wasn't a lot, like, they were very, it looked like it could go either way.
Yeah, well, Lizzie did end up, when she was living off her father's money later in life, did live with another woman, and they just straight up had as open as a lesbian affair as you could have in the early 1900s with this woman named Nance O'Neill. So, O'Neill, you know she likes Irish women. I think that gives credence to the Bridget Sullivan theory.
Yeah.
And by the way, I am more than okay with in this kind of scenario where
With gay
Andrew...
women.
Well, yeah, of course.
setting
But
you
where
up.
Andrew discovers that his daughter is in a gay relationship with the maid,
Right,
and then
right,
that
right.
Lizzie and Bridget together go, we have to fucking kill them. And
Yeah.
so then I will get all the money and we can live free. And I'm like, I'm actually super okay with it. I don't.
But didn't
the big
the
thing I get to
sister-
the end of this is like I don't really give a fuck. Like,
But didn't this, well, then why'd you
well, two
pick
dead
it?
rich people. Like, what do I care?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's it's a good story. It's a good
like
story.
it's almost like a victimless crime.
Kind of.
Because it
Yeah,
was like
I mean,
two rich
she
people.
was not unjustly convicted. She's got to live the rest of her life exactly the way she wanted. You know, she finished her life. She had a car that she drove around with a chauffeur with custom seats for her two little dogs.
And then died of pneumonia a day before her sister.
Exactly. Yeah. So the sister also kind of benefited. There's some theories that the sisters may have colluded together. I don't know about that.
Honestly, that's what I think, because the whole thing, it wasn't it like, so because the dad left to sell a cow.
Mm-hmm.
And then, have we explained what the actual crime was? I think we just jumped into it.
Oh, the parents got murdered. You guys know that, right?
Right, but like
it's in the nursery
circumstances around it was so like the father left to go sell a cow, as one did back then, and then it was like at 8 a.m, and supposedly the timeline is that Lizzie, right?
Yeah.
Lizzie went up and axed the stepmother.
Yeah.
And then the dad came, and then she axed him.
Yeah.
And then the sister came home, and as the sister was coming home, Lizzie was coming downstairs and was like, oh my God, girl, you will not believe what happened. And it was the father, and then didn't mention anything about the stepmother.
Yeah,
and
they
then
didn't find her for a while.
Right, and then like when investigators came, they were like, well, what's going on upstairs? And then they saw the mom. So I think like one of them snapped. Because do we even know the history of this stepmother?
She was very cold. Is what basically all of the things. It's kind of sad. That
Love
is the victim part of it. It's kind
love
of
your
just,
children. Show them love. Hug them.
Yeah,
Or else they'll axe you
she
to
was
death.
just very like not very talkative, and she, it seems like Andrew just kind of married her out of pity because he didn't want to be a widower.
Exactly, and he didn't want to be single anymore.
Yeah, so he was just like they didn't seem to have much to do with it. There's no accounts of her personality because nobody cared about her.
There's
really
like
sad.
no history about her.
Nothing.
Like
There's
why was
nothing
she
about
single
that
for
woman.
so long? Because they remarried.
Yeah,
and she was
I
an
think-
older woman.
Yeah, I think that she probably just was a spinster and like couldn't get married off from her family, and then eventually some.
I think we should start. We should we should reclaim spinsters. Like spinsters are
love
awesome.
a spinster.
My aunt is 89 years old, has been single her whole life, and
Fuck yeah.
fucking thriving.
Hell yeah.
Like she's so much better.
Can I ask her name?
Denise.
Make some noise for Aunt Denise.
Denise Joseph. I call her
my
Teta.
God.
It's Teta.
Well, that's what I got for you. That's the Lizzie Borden story. We got to move on. Everybody make some noise for Andrea Joseph.
Thank
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Keep this thing. Oh, thank you. Yes. Got to do the fist bump. Let's move on to this next chunk. Oh, my God. Michigan, how you doing back there?
Doing great, brother.
Yeah. Would you ever kill a stepmother with an axe?
No, I will not.
Well, fucking not a lesbian. I don't know. We're just reaching. We're reaching. That one's a reach. All right. We got another segment. We're going to do the news. I'm going to bring up this next guy. He's a super funny dude. He's been killing it all over town. Make some noise for my good buddy, Isaiah Steele. Yeah. Have a seat, my friend.
So like they've already talked about your outfit. I think you look like a late night Gallagher.
Oh, that makes sense. I do have a mustache.
Yeah, the mustache.
Yeah,
for sure.
I
It
do
makes
like
sense.
hammers. Pretty big into those.
But you don't like fruit, so it doesn't make sense.
I like fruit.
I don't know. That was a dumb.
Oh, you're trying to
joke.
make it seem like I'm homophobic.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Cool, Isaiah. We're live streaming this. You want the people out there
shit,
to know
no.
my
Hey,
prejudices?
Colin is not homophobic.
No.
Racist, yes, but homophobic, no.
I do hate the Dutch.
Yeah,
Well,
only the black Dutch, though. Okay.
man, seriously, we'll go into this, but name 5 good Dutch. I bet you can. All right, we're.
I am the guest. You can't call me racist.
No,
That is targeted.
no, you're. I'm sorry.
Name 5 good Dutch. I can't.
See?
I can't name 2 Dutch in general.
There we go. I can only think of Jan van Eyck, and he's
Oh
okay.
wait, no wait. The Flying Dutchman.
That's a burger at In-N-Out. The
Dutch-
old Dutch.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
okay.
I can't hate on the Dutches.
Yeah, we give
They
it
make
up
good
for them.
blunts.
We give it up for the hallucinogens of the Dutch. All right, this is our news segment. This is True Crime News. We call this the Gory Gazette. Make some noise for it, folks. Yeah, yeah.
Pretty fun.
So we got some news stuff going on. Have you got anything that's been bugging you that you wanna air out that's been going on current
In the
events wise?
news, current events wise.
Okay, we'll move into this. All right. The lob up's not supposed to take that long. All right.
Well.
So this is something that I think is interesting. This isn't really true crime related, but birth rates across Chile have dropped to historically low levels, just like in the U.S., Isaiah.
Wait a minute, are you just reading news lines as current events? I thought you were gonna read like some cool in the past, like.
Well, it's the news. Why would I do the?
I don't know why. You're right.
What, you're like, it's the news. Talk about something in the past.
I don't know,
What
like
the fuck?
cool events. I don't know, like family dies, still, like, you know.
Not
A
dead.
mystery. No, still a mystery.
We'll
or
do the
something.
thing
I don't
on
know. I thought it'd be
Chile.
cool.
What do
Okay,
you
fine.
think about
What's Chile?
birth rates in Chile? They're low. What do you
They're
think about
low
that?
right now?
Yeah, they're low. People don't want to have kids.
They don't want to have kids.
It's very different
In
for the
Chile,
region because
huh?
generally in Latin America they want to have big families. That's
What's
been
it?
the-
What's
the-
it
the
here?
goal.
Is
It's
the
what
birth
we are
rate
approaching
is-
the same kind of trend
Yeah,
of
well,
people wanting
see-
to have less kids or have no kids at all.
It makes sense. It makes sense here at least.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense the worldwide. If you don't want kids, how many people in
Yeah.
here have kids?
Okay, how many people in here want kids? Bartender, get him out of here.
About the same. About the same. About the same. Interesting. Yeah, but the Chileans don't. And this was framed as a real negative story when I read it. And then I looked at the source, and it was from the Catholic News of Chile. And I'm like, oh, that's why they're upset. That makes sense. But
hold on, that makes more sense. So is it propaganda then? Is that an actual true fact,
yeah.
or is this propaganda from that church?
Ooh, it could be. You know, the Catholics are not known. Well, I don't know. I bet it could be both. You know, it could be like it could be a real trend that people are seeing, and then the Catholics are the only people like thinking it's a negative.
Yeah.
I would buy that.
But then they also spread it like it's a negative, though.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that doesn't bother me. Like, oh, there's gonna be less people in a There's too many right now. I like.
Oh yeah, there's too many people.
So the only tag
At
I wrote
least
for
in
this
here.
was
Am I right?
no
I
mas
don't know.
chiladrin. We got a comment from Cody. Make some noise for Cody.
I
Oh my
honestly,
God.
I thought it was like because global warming was happening and they didn't want their kids getting Chile.
See? That's why I booked this motherfucker. On par Chile puns with my own that I wrote in the hour before
Yeah.
this show.
I did not think about
That's
it.
okay. That's okay. All right. Here's a good true crime one. This is a good one. So, a mother in Maryland recently killed her estranged husband with the help of their children.
I want to know that my girlfriend clapped. I
Yeah,
don't
no shit. She also clapped really loudly when she
Yeah.
said, "Who wants kids?"
I did not want that one known.
I know,
Colin.
but now it's on the live stream, so now everyone's rooting for your balls, bro.
That's good. I am too, buddy.
Yeah, well, I should say. I mean, I've not been personally introduced to your balls.
Let's go back to
but,
the line. Let's go back to the news. So women and kids.
this mother and the kids murdered the father-husband under the disguise of the parents getting back together. They were separated, and she goes, "Oh, come see the kids. We're gonna get back together. Let's talk out all of our problems." And when he walked in the door, they framed it like it was self-defense. Like they started, "No, Dad, don't!" And then the mom shot him, so they could all say that it was
Holy
a self-defense
shit.
thing.
Yo, I love this
What's
story.
this?
Like, I
Is
don't
this
know,
Daddy Blood? Hey, Daddy Blood.
I made it like 20 minutes
Let me try it.
Oh, sick. There's no ice in it.
Let me try it. He made it 20 minutes ago. Thought this was the best time to walk up. Love that.
absinthe in
Can I
it.
try it? There's absinthe in it? Ooh, let me get in there.
Oh my God! You bastard! That's something you give to a friend as a cruel joke. It's like tomato juice and absinthe. You like it?
Yeah, no, I hate it. What the fuck is this?
You drank way more of it than me. Why are you still doing it?
Because I'm an alcoholic, baby.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna finish it. I don't want the tremor to set in.
It does taste like just ketchup stirred with a black licorice
Yeah.
straw. It doesn't taste good.
I feel like I just
Tastes good.
sucked a raccoon's dick.
Again.
Again, yeah, no.
Well, anyway, I think it's crazy because obviously he wasn't there. Yes, like they could have been scared for their lives, but like I don't think he was in obviously not in their lives that much. And so then they invite him over.
Yeah.
And they kill him.
It's like in Sinners. If you invite the vampire in.
That's not the
No.
It's direct
No,
opposite.
he's not a vampire.
Yeah, it's like they were the
Okay,
vampires.
I lost the thread. That fucked me up.
No, direct opposite. Yeah, but what's I don't know. It feels like I don't know who got manipulated in this situation. Like who's crazy in the situation.
I think a couple of the kids got manipulated by their crazy mother. Not to be sexist or
But
anything, but
manipulated
when you
that-
murder
but
someone, I think I can call you crazy.
Manipulated that much to murder though is so crazy. Where was this happening? Where was this at?
Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah, in the suburbs of Maryland.
In the suburbs of Maryland.
Yeah, it wasn't
huh?
in Baltimore.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
But
That's
like-
important for me to designate. But here's the joke I wrote for that. Now that's what I call a trial separation.
Damn. Honestly, at least they kept it in the family.
Yay!
Is
It's
that
not a
what
very
you had me
fun
on for?
story. Yeah, this is what I had you on for. This is a workshop
The
section.
quick puns. He's
Yeah.
quick with puns.
All
But
right.
seriously, that's a crazy story. When was it? Was this like?
That was very
happened?
recently, like in the last few weeks, she got charged.
Damn.
So the murder happened in June, I
Did the
believe.
kids get charged? The kids also got charged. How old were the kids also?
I think the oldest one was 14, and then there was two more, and they were a little bit
Damn.
younger, so it was like 10 and 8. And I think the 10-year-old, the middle kid, let it slip that it wasn't self-defense. Go, yeah. I'm gonna drink some
Wait,
of yours.
Wait, the youngest said it wasn't
Middle.
self-defense.
The middle
the
said
middle
it was
one.
not.
Yeah, because the middle one was tired of being a middle child. He
Yeah,
said, "Fuck
that's
these."
bullshit. I became a middle
First
child
off,
late
I
in life.
had to stab first.
Yeah.
Didn't want to be that guy.
Oh my god. Well, did you think of a true crime or a news story that you've been working on? I'm gonna go back to the well that's dry. but,
If we go into that true crime, have you talked about James Hartenfeld's true crime up here?
I have not. I'm almost to. If you guys don't know, James Hartenfeld is a great local comic whose father. Makes noise for Hartenfeld. He's been on the show before, but his father's death is still the matter of a cold case. So his father's disappearance is still unsolved. So I don't really want to have him on because I don't want to like open a wound. You know what I mean?
He's already open.
He made
with
he
this
made a show about it. It's
Look
called My Little
it's
Cold
called
Case.
My Little Cold Case.
It's
Plug in.
both devastating and pretty funny. He straddles that line pretty well.
Yes.
But I would love to do like a special one where just me and him sit down and talk about that.
I don't even want to talk about it then.
I don't think I would be a good sounding board. Yeah, I got another one.
right.
So this is our Führer in chief, Trump. He, I don't know if you guys heard about this. His newest thing is that he wants to shoot down 2 satellites that are orbiting the Earth. He specifically wants to shoot them down. And both of them only do positive things in terms of satellite, in terms of working with imaging for scientists and for letting farmers know about weather patterns. So it only does positive things, and he's like, fuck it, shoot them down. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I'm looking up how many satellites are in orbit right now.
Oh, quite a few.
There are over 10,000 active satellites in orbit.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my girl about how when you look up at the stars, you're seeing a lot more satellites than stars.
Well, yeah.
Which is just crazy right now. So honestly, maybe Trump is just trying to clear space out. He doesn't want a Wall-E situation happening. You know?
A weird room to take his side,
Dude,
bro.
I'm not taking his side.
Let's leave it up to the room. Do you guys think he took a side on that one? That one? Oh, no. Well, Andrea, you can't say no.
I'm the one who booed him.
Oh, good. Hell yeah!
That's my
No, that's
girlfriend.
the one I wrote for this is that's why Trump started the Space Force, to wage war on space.
Whatever happened to the Space Force? I feel like that's.
I think they're still going. They're just.
Are they?
They took the. Okay, I'm gonna sound really redneck for a second, but if you know anybody who's in any of the branches of military, Space Force took the Air Force's position of the most bitchiest branch. Yeah. It's like the Marines are the most hardcore. They're also the most psycho. The Army, middle of the road. Navy, they're all gay. Air Force, they're all nerds and they're bitches. And Space Force is like that times 10.
Yeah. But do we know anybody who's in the Space Force? Someone keeps saying yeah.
Reveal
like
yourself if you're here now.
And somebody.
I want to know your name, rank, and serial number.
Do you know anybody in Space Force who actually is trying to apply to that though?
No.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know a single person.
Is it still here? I don't know.
I don't know. It's still around? Can't say yes and then run away.
That's my girl.
But I think that fits into true crime news because everything Trump does is a crime against humanity.
For sure, including the.
See, that's how you get a crowd on your side in this town, Isaiah.
Oh, yeah.
See? Look how much they love that. These dirty fuckers. They love it.
Damn. Yeah. Honestly, Trump's gonna shoot down 2 towers. I mean, damn it.
2 Buddy, that was Bush that shot down 2 towers. That was Cheney that shot down 2 towers.
I ruined my line. Never mind.
No, do you want to finish it before you go?
I say 2 satellites. No, I don't. It doesn't matter.
Make some noise for Isaiah Steele, everybody. Oh, yeah. Keep it going. Yeah, put it there. Put it there. Yeah, take. Oh, my God. You madman. Hey, everybody order yourself a daddy blood. It does taste like your father came blood into your mouth. But in some cultures, that's love. All right. Let's keep this thing going. We got another story to tell. This next panelist coming to the stage, he joins us all the way from Los Angeles. Make some noise for Jason Van Glass. It is.
Thank you. As
Have a seat.
Queer person of Dutch descent. Glad to be here to set the record straight. Vincent Van Gogh. Not cool to you?
No, he's pretty good.
Director of RoboCop, Paul Verhoeven.
Oh, fuck, yeah. And
also,
Dreamgirls.
Showgirls.
Showgirls, not Dreamgirls.
Dreamgirls is a different movie. Showgirls.
Showgirls.
I can't recommend this highly enough. I searched for this for years. I finally found it. We've saved it. There's a VH1 cut of Showgirls.
Oh.
That's 45 minutes to an hour shorter than the theatrical cut.
Yeah, it would have to be.
It cuts over huge amounts of the movie, and a huge amount of the movie that is in the cut, they've used MS Paint to paint bras over the women. And you can watch this on archive.org now. Everyone later tonight should look up the VH1 cut of Showgirls by cool Dutchman Paul Verhoeven.
I also love Starship Troopers, so I shouldn't talk shit. I'm sorry.
That's 2 Dutch
Hey, I would like to apologize right now to all of the Dutch.
You should.
Your history of colonialism is abhorrent, but I'm American, so what am I going to say? Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen. Anyone with
Eddie
Van.
Van Halen's Dutch?
Anyone with Van in their name's Dutch. Mario Van Peebles apparently Dutch.
Oh, okay. What about
Dick Van Dyke?
Actually, my cousin's married to a Dutch woman, and I like her.
Oh, so now they're cool with you.
Yeah, I forgot about her. Let's move on from the bigotry. I got a good story for you, Jason. This is a fun one. This one, it kind of flirts the line with urban legends or not. I think it's interesting. Most of this case has to do with what happens after the murder. So we are talking about the story of the dead outlaw Elmer McCurdy. Look at that guy.
Handsome guy.
Doesn't he look like Peter Stormare from Fargo?
He looks
blonde
tall
guy?
somehow. I don't know why. I think.
I don't think he was.
But he's just thin, I guess.
They didn't grow that big back then. So he was born in 1840, way back in Maine. But he turned to petty crime after he got washed out of the Army. He was in the Army during the Civil War, moved west with the Army to go, kill Indians. And he eventually is just wandering around petty crime. He's an alcoholic. He's got tuberculosis, so he knows he's dying, much like at the end of Red Dead Redemption 2. If any of you have white men in your lives, that's where they've been these last 7 years. Yeah, so eventually he starts robbing trains out in Oklahoma, Jason. Robbing trains, yeah. And eventually, he is shot and killed by lawmen in a barn in the Osage Hills of Oklahoma in 1911. But he has some of the most famous last words of any Old West outlaw. Jason, read those out for me in your best Maine/Oklahoma drawl.
You'll never take me alive. I
He
can't
was
do
the original
accents.
guy who yelled, "You'll never take
Really?
me alive."
He invented that?
He's the coiner.
He might
Or
just be a hack.
that might be what the urban legend part of this is.
I think he might just be a hack.
He might be a hack. I think
You'll
that was
never
the
take
tape
me
that-
alive, coppers.
But he was right because
Yeah,
they shot
they
him.
shot him. Don't tell a cop.
They did not
You're
take
not going
him
to take.
alive.
They will shoot you.
So let me just ask you though, Jason.
Great.
What crimes are you committing after you get your terminal diagnosis?
Oh, well, we can't say it's against the law.
Oh fuck.
Wink.
I think I'm robbing banks. I think I'd love to rob like
Yeah.
a lot of banks in a big circle. I think that'd be
Even
a
if I didn't
rush.
have a terminal diagnosis, I'm lucky to not. I feel like blessed that I've never like crossed paths with Jeff Bezos because you'd be under an obligation, right?
Yeah, you would be.
You'd have to at
I'd
least
have
punch
do
him.
Something, yeah. Yeah, no. If I saw Elon Musk terminal
Yeah.
or not, that dude's getting kicked in the pussy.
Yeah, you see his Cybertruck running down the road, you'd have to ram it.
You know what I call Cybertrucks? Because the Nazi shit, I call them pansy tanks.
Got him.
Like Panzer, but pansy. It's better when I explain it, right?
Yeah.
Does that make the joke work better?
Yep.
Thank you. I don't believe you. But after he was killed, no family claimed Elmer's body. Isn't that sad? Yeah, right? How would that make you feel?
Well, if I die today, no one will claim my body.
No one,
unless
I'll
you
claim
want it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'll play with it. I'll just open you up.
I have
play with all the
I have no
parts.
heirs.
You've no heir. Well, he had no heirs either, but he had like siblings and shit.
No
He had family.
siblings.
No siblings.
If I die here tonight, you're all in charge.
Oh, that's not an invitation, folks. If anybody wants to
Please.
get that out of their system, don't do it here. All right. This is a place of business and community, not murder. You want to go to a place of murder? Come to my garage.
I own a lot of Ninja Turtle toys. Those are up for grabs.
Oh, we need
Don't-
another case for that.
Don't kill me just for the toys.
All right, so nobody claimed his body. So the Undertaker made it an attraction, like you see propped up there on that photo on the right. They just put him in a
Oh,
coffin.
he's dead in that
He's
photo?
dead on that
Oh,
one.
he
That's
looks
his
good.
body.
I like that photo. I thought
He
that
looks
was like
good.
put that on Tinder or something. He looks good.
He's got a bit of a
That's the one
cocky
where I was like, he looks
lean.
tall.
Yeah, but he's dead in that. He's fully dead.
Yeah.
They stuck his eyes open, they put a rifle in his hands, and they charged people a dime to come and look at his body. This was pretty big at the time, and it's funny, like, other podcasts talk about this, but everybody goes, why is true crime so popular now? I'm like, motherfucker, we used to go look at bodies for fun. We used to pay to look at bodies, and you know how the people...
And then woke killed it.
And then the liberal media...
Not allowed to pay a dime to look at a corpse anymore.
But did you know, though, that Charles Manson, when he was older in age, was going to get married to this woman named Starr, and he eventually pulled the plug on the marriage because he found out
her motives weren't true?
that her motives were not true, and after he died, she wanted to take his corpse on a sideshow run.
A young goth woman didn't have sincere intentions?
Yeah, I
or
guess not. Hey,
elderly-
all the young goth, I don't shit on the Dutch, you don't shit on my goth bitches,
Oh,
all
I'm
right?
not
I
shitting
need
on the
them.
goth.
All right?
I salute
There
her
are two
trying to
demographics who
monetize.
find me attractive, and it's soft goth white women and
Yeah.
Twinkie black men. Cash me outside, Isaiah. Sorry, not.
So I can't pay to look at Charles Manson's corpse.
You can't, but I mean, if I had it, I would show it to you for free.
Oh, that's nice.
Because he's tall. Charles Manson's a very short guy.
I'd pay to look at
tiny
it.
man, tiny little man.
Little guy.
But anyways, so how the Undertaker had the patrons pay to see Elmer's body was they had to put the coins in his mouth. Yeah, that's the worst thing you're gonna hear tonight. Isn't that
not
fucking gross?
good business. That's like a fetish or something.
I think it's cool as fuck.
You're leaving money on the table if that's how you're collecting the money.
Yeah, no, we'll circle back to the money as well. But I wanted to ask you, if your body is being propped up for profit, what hole are you getting paid through?
Again, whoever's in charge here who claims the body, do whatever you want.
Do whatever you
No
need.
one will stop you.
Put it in his armpit. Put it in his
Do
ear.
whatever.
I'm not going to get more sexually explicit than that because Jason and I don't know each other that well. And I don't feel... okay, it's his butthole. All right, it's his butthole.
But again, I think
You
you're leaving-
forced my hand, crowd.
You should have like contactless payment. You'd be collecting more money for the corpse
Yeah, you're
viewing.
right. They
The
should
mouth
really-
thing, that's...
That's bad business. It's
Yeah.
germy.
You're leaving dimes.
You got
on
to
the
fish
table.
it out at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got to get the 20 dimes out of there. That's gross.
Ugh. If you have a good day, some of them are getting down into his gut, then you got to open
Whereas
them
if
all
I was
back
walking
up
down the
again.
street, someone's like, $5, I'll let you look at a corpse. You're like, okay, yeah.
All right, yeah. Put it in my hot little hand. Yeah.
You take Venmo? Let's do this.
Yeah. I wonder if I could just do that with like my mom.
But don't put corpse in the Venmo. You got to put something else.
No, you
Otherwise,
gotta
Venmo gets mad.
We found out, like being paid for this show via Venmo. We found out
Murder.
that Venmo will not send payment if you put murder casserole in the subject line, because they think you're paying for a hit. It's pretty fun, but I'm glad that they have at least those restrictions. But anyways, so two dudes came up to the Undertaker one day and said, "We are Elmer McCurdy's brothers. We are claiming his body." And the Undertaker goes, "Oh, of course, take him." And,
I know I don't look like Elmer, but I'm here for the corpse.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
One
And they were
corpse,
not
please.
his brothers. They were circus men. They just wanted the attraction for themselves. They lied.
Classic circus
It's like
prank.
people in entertainment lie for a living or something. I don't know.
Not me, it's great to be here.
It's great to be here. That was good. So Elmer's body starts touring across the country, carnivals all over the land. You can look
Wow.
on Wikipedia. There's a map to everywhere he went. So it's kind of fun. Now, when the decomposition gets worse and worse, obviously, the body starts taking some damage. His nose falls off.
Mouth damage,
Mouth
probably.
damage.
Every day, people are putting fingers in a corpse's mouth.
Get in there, get in there, get in there. Take my money. Oh, isn't that a good analogy for capitalism in a weird way?
If you say so.
Shoving money into the gaping maw of capitalism. I don't know. I'm not as intelligent enough of a leftist to keep this bit going.
This was a train robber?
This is a train robber. So that's how he was billed. They billed him as the dead outlaw. You come see the dead outlaw, the outlaw who wouldn't quit because of his last words.
You'll never take me alive.
Yeah, they would post that, and it was a cool story. Again, they'd prop him up, they put a little rifle in his hands, and the people come and look at his body, and that's kind of cool. But when it gets worse, eventually the body just changes hands to different entertainment people, and they eventually end up wrapping it up like a mummy because the face is like falling apart and shit and looking like really gross. And then it starts being used as a prop in haunted houses in California. And you can see Elmer McCurdy's real corpse as a mummy in the show $6 Million Man from 1977.
Great episode.
Great episode. I don't know the specific episode, but it's in there.
He's in all of them.
He's in all of them?
Probably.
He is the $6 Million Man. That's how much money
They
was in his
use-
fucking throat.
That's how they fix up the $6 Million Man. They spend $6 million making a new bionic person
Oh,
with the parts of this corpse.
that's cool. Yeah, I gotta give props to his name. I love the name Elmer McCurdy.
It's a good name.
It's fucking gross and it's awesome. Like, we don't have names like that. There's no more. It's all Brysons and Dysons and.
Actually, I feel like Elmer's making. Maybe this is an LA
Is
thing.
Elmer making comeback?
1930s like gangster names are coming back.
Oh,
where it's
hell
like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, I just had a son. Elmer would be I bet I know
Elmer.
2 Elmers.
Yeah, I met a baby whose name was not Abraham, just Abe.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kinda
grandpa
cute.
names are coming back.
Yeah, I like that. My grandfather's name was Dick.
That's not coming back.
Should I name my kid Dick?
No, you should go Elmer.
Elmer Dick Mattox. Cool. Noted. All right. So in 1977, finally, while moving the corpse as a prop, the arm just fell off. And they looked at it and they went, "That's a human bone." So they had it autopsied. They did find, to your point of it being a bad method of payment, they found some coins still lodged in his gullet from the 1800s. Those coins have got to be selling for huge amounts of money. 'Cause
Probably,
it's
probably
old money.
$1.50 in there.
Yeah, probably. In that time's money. Now with inflation, that's like $1.5 million. I don't know. But anyways, he was eventually buried in Oklahoma, in the town where he was killed, 66 years post-mortem. That's how long he spent out of the ground. So I think that's pretty cool. And, by the way, touring right now is a new musical called Dead Outlaw, which is about this very story. That's
And
kinda
his
fun.
corpse is in it.
And his corpse is, that would be sick. I think the corpse sings. I think they have an actor playing the corpse the whole
We
time.
dug him up, and he's on tour.
Oh, my God. That'd be great. But I would just want to ask before you go, if you were, again, like, we know we're getting your body if you die tonight. what kind of project would you like your body to be a prop in? Like, what do you want to be a dead body in?
Any TV would be great.
Any TV, you want the credits.
Beggars can't be choosers. I
You
just
want
need
the
to get some.
IMDb.
Yeah. Get that Q rating up.
Yeah. We'll start filming a sitcom here that's like Cheers but gayer, and we'll put you in the background.
Again,
of that.
it's up. No one will claim it. So
Yeah. Hey,
if you got an idea for a show, I'll be in it, alive or dead.
that's it. Get a Jason Van Glass for his fucking resume. Make some noise for him. Thank you, my friend. Oh my God, rocking and rolling. We're burning through this shit. We got another game for you folks. Another funny comedian coming up to stage. Oh my God, make some noise for Molly McLean. Hey-ho. How you doing, Molly?
I'm doing great. Enjoying my Arnold Palmer at the bar.
Arnold Palmer at the bar.
That's right.
Is it a? I feel like Arnold Palmer's are supposed to be virgin, but you don't sound like yours is. That might be a John Daly you're sipping on back there, Molly. Golf humor.
Tiger Woods.
A Tiger Woods.
Sorry,
He did
I don't know
like
that
his
one.
drinks.
Yeah.
He liked his drink. See, a Tiger Woods drink is just a glass of bourbon with pussy juice in it. Because he cheated on his wife. He was a coos hound, as my grandfather
Do they
would
keep
say.
the pussy juice in the fridge at the bar? Or what?
Yeah, we don't leave it to spoil. Come on, OLCC.
Yeah, right.
That's not. Don't. Never mind.
I feel like everything you've said tonight, you've had to
Redact. Yeah. The transcript of this show looks like a letter home from Vietnam. Just everything's blacked out.
Oh my God.
Except for "I love you, Mom." Yeah, shit like that. All right. Well, this is the segment we call Lions No Crime. Make some noise for it.
Can I tell you about connection to true crime?
Yeah, please.
If I may.
Please.
So, okay. My sister was just in Arkansas. Do you guys hear about this crime? Do you guys know about this?
What happened? in Arkansas?
The Devil's Den murderer.
Oh,
Did you hear
shit.
about this? So
No.
this unknown assailant killed the parents of these two children in front of the children while they were hiking, and it was like it was like 2 hours from where my sister was staying, and my sister was staying like in a cabin nearby, and so she got out the machete, the scythe, yeah.
You got out the scythe? Yeah. You're defending yourself with crop implements? That's fucking badass. That's like the end of the Interview with a Vampire where Brad Pitt goes in with the scythe.
I just think that scares them enough.
Oh, yeah. And you look like you could swing a scythe. I mean that in the utmost compliment. Like, you look sturdy. Everything I'm saying is coming off weird. I'm purely relying on my charm, and I don't have a lot of that. All right. So this is a little game we play.
Wait, I'm sorry. I have one more thing to say about the Devil's Den. Excuse me, Colin.
No, you're fine.
And then I'm sorry, this is completely my sister's story. I was telling my sister, I was like, I need to retell this as if this all happened to me. But she's here, so I can't do that. My sister was at a wedding just a couple days ago, and on the dance floor, this girl comes up to her and is like, I know the Devil's Den murderer. So she went to, my sister's friend went to high school with him. So that's my true crime news.
Fuck. Arkansas's got some weird shit. They got the West Memphis 3. The whole story of Hot Springs, Arkansas is weird. It was like a money shell for gangsters during Prohibition. It's where gangsters went and vacationed. We got sirens out on 82nd. That's how you know we're a real true crime show. Because we talk about the really horrendous shit in here, Molly, but out there, someone's catalytic converter is being stolen. Yeah, that's right. So
The biggest criminals of all, the Sacklers.
So, is that, I don't want to be rude, but is that all the true crime updates you have
Yes.
with your sister? Are you good? Do you have anything else you need to get? Are you the Devil's Den murderer? This feels like that's the three.
Yeah, the third
P.
beat,
Yeah, the third beat is, and tonight, no. Anyway, so this is Lions No Crime. This is a little two truths and a lie game we play here. A little two truths and a lie. So we're each going to read out 3 crimes that we may or may not have committed. 2 of them are going to be true. 2 of them are going to be true. 1's going to be a lie. We're going to guess each other's, and then you guys are going to get it. The fucking daddy blood is fucking me up. I feel like I've been dosed at a music festival. Cody is just trying to make. I fucking drove tonight, Cody. How are you doing?
You're gonna be taking the 72.
All right, you're right. Do you want to start, or you want me to start? You want me to go first? I'll go
No,
first.
go ahead, yeah.
All right. So here are my crimes. I stole multiple boxes of candy from a Little League concession bar at age 9. I broke a staircase railing while drunk right after college.
Wait, can we get the context for that?
After I read the last one.
Okay, great. Sorry.
You're gonna want to hear all of them, and
Okay,
then you're gonna
okay.
want to. Then you can ask questions, and the crowd can ask questions. I'm cool with that. So broke a railing while drunk in college, and the last one brought a gun into a college classroom. Now ask away. Molly, we'll start with you.
What class was it?
Which one? The acting styles.
Wow. That's awesome. And now, how about the context for the balustrade breaking?
Balustrade. I was at a party. I was bouncing a frat party in college. I was not in a fraternity in college, but I played on my college's rugby team. So they would employ us on weekends to be bouncers. And then after the party was over at like 4 a.m., they would just give us a whole bunch of drinks as payment. So I was just drinking in an empty frat house with my teammates late at night, and I went upstairs to go use the bathroom, and I fell onto the railing of the stairway and fell through it onto the floor. It was a really proud moment for me. There it is. I think I was drinking Jim Beam and Coke that night. Yeah.
Beam? Freaking the balustrade.
There it is. There it is. Molly got the bars. Molly got the bars.
Can I tell you a story I have about, once again, it's not my story, but it's related to me, about...
Did you do this one too?
Yeah.
All right.
About fraternity.
Yeah, please.
Okay. So I went to school in Tacoma. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Was that you? No, you. What school did you go to?
I went to UW-Tacoma.
Oh, okay. Rock on.
Yeah, not missing out.
Yeah. I went to, anyway, it doesn't matter. And there was a gang of middle schoolers in the neighborhood who would ride scooters, and they were known as the Scooter Boys. And they would, true crime, they would engage in relatively victimless crimes on the campus. Like they would have like a dollar bill attached to like fishing line, and like get college students to like reach for it, and they'd be like,
The little rascals were hanging out in Tacoma.
It was amazing. And so these were just like huge, like in my mind. And I once hosted a performance piece in the mailroom, and the Scooter Boys showed up. And it was like, it's like still, I don't think I've never reached a high like that on stage. And then I told my friend about this, and she was like, oh yeah, like my boyfriend at his frat, like they're always on the list. At any party, it's like the Scooter Boys are always on the list.
Yeah, of
like
course.
if they ever showed up, they would get in.
Oh yeah. The Scooter Boys are well sought after company, I think. That's cool. Well, I want to ask you, which of mine do you think is the lie?
Can you say the first one again?
Stole multiple boxes of candy from a Little League concession bar.
I think it's the gun to the acting class.
You think that's the lie?
Oh,
You
okay.
think gun's the acting class?
Yeah.
What does the crowd think? Which one? One,
I feel
two,
like
or
I got it
three?
wrong.
You think candy's the lie? You think 2 is the lie?
Candy-
Ooh,
I think the
interesting.
candy is a lie.
You think the candy's the
Yeah.
lie? You think the worst ones are true of me?
Well, you could bring a fake gun to an acting class.
You fucking got me. You're right. Number 1's the lie. I brought a full metal airsoft gun to acting class because I was doing a Shakespeare scene. So I took it out and I went, and it scared everybody because America and schools and guns. Yeah, but I got an A on that project, so go me. Yeah, no, I didn't need.
Did the teacher talk to you, like give you a talking to after that?
No. He was a crazy teacher. I went to this weird liberal arts college in Iowa where my acting professor was like a New York theater method guy. So he thought it was hilarious that I scared all of our classmates. And
It's like to him that was like day one. Of
he was
his
like,
acting
"This is
school.
real. Hell yeah. You're feeling it." Yeah, they're insane people. But read your crimes, Molly.
All right. One time I table-topped my friend so hard that he like bust his head open. Are you guys familiar with table-topping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody not? Okay.
So, do you want to demonstrate?
Dude, oh, that'd be bad. I don't want to do that. So tabletopping, Michigan, is when you get on the ground on all fours behind somebody and you have somebody else push them from the front so they fall over the first person.
I've had that happen to me.
Yo!
Wait, you just didn't know the name?
So this is
I
true.
didn't know what it was called.
Wait, what context did that happen to you in?
I mean, kids suck, and I was younger, and somebody fucking got behind me, and the other kid pushed me over him. It was pretty straightforward.
What's the context?
No,
what
I
were
was
you
just curious.
feeling when that...
There was an epidemic in my middle school as well.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. So you topped a boy into cracking his head open.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Like, I wrote down a lot.
I think this next one's going to be true.
I murdered at Suki's karaoke night last Thursday.
You know they used to do an open mic there?
Yep.
Horrific. So much fun. I love the Creasy Crashley brothers. They hosted it.
That's awesome. And I snuck into a screening of Ted 2 at the movie theater.
Can I ask a question about the first one?
Yeah.
Were you the person crouching, or did you push?
Great question.
Ooh.
To me, my role, unfortunately, fortunately, has always been the one to push because people don't expect it of me.
Yeah. You seem pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. I think that's too specific to be a lie. You're really bearing your soul up here tonight, Molly, and I appreciate that. You seem to have good taste, so I'm going to say number 3 is a lie. You didn't sneak into Ted 2. I don't think you fuck with Seth MacFarlane. I don't see that for you.
Anyone else?
What's the crowd think? 1, 2, or 3? Which one's the lie?
What was 2?
2 is the...
I murdered at karaoke.
Murdered at karaoke at Suki's on Thursday.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
My favorite karaoke song?
Yeah, what's your karaoke?
Yeah.
This summer, it's Take Me to the River, Talking Heads. This summer.
Wow. Yeah. That's good.
It's 7 minutes long.
Oh, my God. Have you and Kristen Rowan been collaborating on 2 long karaoke songs?
Wait, what do you do, Kristen?
She does... Yeah.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
I was once in a production of The Tempest where Ariel sings that.
That's awesome. My go-to is I'm the Only Hell Mama Ever Raised by Johnny Paycheck. Because it's short, it's tight, and it's nice. And there's 2 key changes, it's fun. All right, I'm going to say you didn't sneak into Ted 2. What does the crowd think? You think 2 is the lie? 2 is the lie. You don't think that she murdered at karaoke. All right, what is it? What's the truth?
I did, mess my friend up, but he didn't crack his head open.
Damn it!
He did. He spilled red wine on his pants. And it was just kind of awkward, and I don't really know how to... I feel like I messed up our friendship.
I should have caught on when she said that they don't expect her to push people over, because that part seemed untrue.
Ooh.
Oh. All right, that's Molly McLean, everybody. She's got to go fight Joe Michigan now. Hell yeah. We're burning through this shit. All right, let's keep this going. Get your next panelists up here. You guys sound good? Sound good to you guys, rather? Oh, my God. This next guy, we share a family dynamic, and it makes us both big soft boys. Make some noise for Drew Wilson McGrath.
I feel so welcome here.
Yeah, this is the room of the gay mom guys.
I love having a spotlight shine on my face when I talk about my gay moms. That makes me feel like I'm being interrogated for a crime I've committed.
Yeah.
How fitting.
We're at least 2 years away from being interrogated by the government for having gay moms.
Bro, with a haircut like that, you're going to get interrogated tomorrow.
I'll tell you
swear
what,
to God.
I welcome it. Come
I don't
for
know.
me.
I don't know what you did, but you fucking did it. You know? Call him out in the lineup. I want to give a quick shout out to Joe Michigan in the back.
Yeah.
He's been rocking this shit. I love him. Joe's got the fattest tracks at any open micer show ever, and also
Oh my God.
he grew his hair out for this show specifically. If you guys can see it, his hair looks like a murder casserole. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting like ratchet up. Who's got the more murdery hairstyle, me or Michigan?
Yeah.
I look more like I'm gonna send bombs into post offices. He looks more like he's got 4 pubescent boys chained up in his basement.
I was just thinking of you and Joe collaborating on a crime
Yeah.
where you're going to bomb the post office and he works at the post office. And he's just like, we have to save the children. And then he chains them up in his basement afterwards. And it's a net gain because the children get put to work, Joe. You're not doing anything else with them.
It's just a
You're
nice,
making them work.
a collab amongst
Yeah.
coworkers.
Those kids need to learn how to build fences, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
If it's anything like collaborating on this show with Michigan, it's just a lot of me nodding and going, whatever you want.
well done. Good
Yeah, good-
choice.
good
Yes,
job, yeah.
I like the echo.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a fun little urban legend murder to talk to with you. This is one that comes to us from the late 40s, early 50s, down south, down in Dixie. It's the Texarkana Moonlight Murders. Has anybody heard of the Texarkana Murders, the Texarkana Phantom? Oh, sick. Well, have you?
I did a little bit of research before this, even though I was advised not to. And
Yeah.
I had never heard of it, but I think Jeepers Creepers is loosely based on
Jeepers
that.
Creepers. There's another
Like,
movie we're
very
going to talk
loosely.
about later. It is a little bit. So this is the basis, actually, of the Man with the Hook urban legend.
Yeah.
Because it's much like the Zodiac or much like Son of Sam, it concerns like teenagers, young people on lovers' lanes being assaulted by a guy, being shot by a guy.
Which, by the way, is crazy. Like, if you're a teenager, I don't care what decade you're in. If you're gonna like choose, what's the most secluded place we can go to make out? And you're like, we're gonna go on this dirt road that nobody else knows about. That's not true because creeps also inhabit dirt roads.
Yeah, you don't want to go.
Teenagers are fucking stupid. They're
Yeah.
like, we're gonna go on a private property and expect a guy not to be pissed off about
Oh
it.
my God! I got chased
Make
off
out
a
in the car.
property. My pants were down, and I
Oh.
got chased off a property by a dude with a shotgun in high school because I was trying to catch some strange.
Ooh, lordy. If that was a different type of guy, you would have been chased onto the property, into his basement, and he would have been like, "Hello, sweet Mary."
Been
Mwah.
like, work at it. I wasn't with a girl. I was just jerking off in a place in a field.
I was just jerking off publicly, and then the cops were like, "Why are you doing that?" I'm like, "Fuck you, cops."
It's rural Midwest. There's no public places. Everything's private. All right. All right. But this is what. So what happened is, first one takes place in 1946. It's on the border. This area is on the border of Texas and Arkansas. So East Texas. A still unidentified killer terrorized this rural community. Like I said, origin with the Man of the Hook legend. First and second victims were not killed, but were assaulted. Basically, this dude came up, like in the picture. That's a dramatic rendering. That's not a live picture. Dude is coming up wearing a pillowcase on his face and comes up to the car, and basically is going to rob the young couple who are making out, a guy and a girl. But instead, he smashes the dude in the head with his gun, and he sexually assaults the woman.
The woman thought they were gunshots because of the sound that it made on his skull when he cracked
He hit him
his skull.
so fucking hard.
That's
that
what she said in the police report. And I guess what they were trying to figure out is that the woman, I forget the first victim's name. What was the first
I
victim's
didn't even
name?
write them down because they didn't die, so they don't get remembered.
I'll tell you what, it was a lot of three names, like Mary Jo, Bobby Joe.
Oh,
like,
some of the most boring names in this story.
I swear to
Boring,
God,
most,
just PB&J sandwich names.
Yeah,
they probably deserved it, if we're being honest. And,
Yeah.
but they both had a hard time describing the race of the guy through a pillowcase. Like, the gal said that he was a light-skinned man, right? And then the man said, I think, that he was a light-skinned dark man.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things that was just like, oh, we're in the 50s.
Yep.
Somebody's like, he was black. I know it.
Look at the hood he's wearing. That's a white guy. That's a white man's hood, and we all know why. All right?
Yeah, white men don't have time to make proper hoods.
No.
You know, they just find a pillowcase. They're too busy working to make a hood. You know, Find a pillowcase, cut some eye holes
I
out
always
of it.
think about that scene from Django Unchained where they're just like, it's just like, anybody have an extra bag?
Yeah.
Who made this goddamn shit? Willard's wife.
It's pretty,
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right, so I got this is what the murderer said to his first couple of victims
All
who
right.
lived. So read that out in your best Texas drawl,
My
Drew.
best Texas draw. Anybody got a dip I can put in my mouth before I read this? All right, I'm gonna fake it. I don't want to hurt you, feller, but I do say, take your goddamn britches off.
Made him take his pants off. I don't like
Signed, the Texarkana Moonlight Murder.
I have to credit the source, Drew, all right? I have a degree in English. They taught me MLA citations, goddammit.
Dude, what
Thank you, right in the front.
I'm sorry, but what a sweet way to be assaulted. Like, take off them britches. And you're like, I'll be goddamned. All right.
Yeah, all right.
I'll take
And
off
also
my
be
britches.
like,
Hell yeah.
I don't want to hurt you, feller. And then he immediately goes, take off your goddamn britches.
I don't want to hurt you, fella, but show me your dick and I won't do it. And you're like, all right.
So I have to tell something because this just made me remember this. This is a buried memory, but I feel comfortable with you.
Oh, boy.
When I was in first grade, I shit myself at school.
Yes.
I got
all right.
sick. I was in Catholic school. I shit my khakis. All right. I had to get taken home. My mom had to leave work as a social worker for the state. Had to leave work and pick me up and bring me home. And the only time I've ever heard my mom use the word britches was when she hosed all the shit off of me in our front lawn.
Damn.
And made me get completely naked to do so.
Grandma came out and your mom is just like, these damn
She's
britches.
like, take
is
your
hosing
damn
them off
britches
again."
off. By the way, I'm not from the South. I'm from the Midwest, so it's more like, take your damn britches off.
Imagine what it's got to be like being a social worker and getting called home from school to realize your kid needs social work.
Yeah. She was a child abuse investigator, so she got called out of work to be like, I got to go abuse my child now.
My kid has shit his pants.
I love you, Mom, if you're watching. Sometimes they do tune into the live streams.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
There
it's
we
pretty
go.
fun. Yeah,
What's
yeah,
up,
yeah.
moms?
What's up, Lisa and Michelle? What up, Mad Dog? Hell yeah. My cousin Brianna also often watch. What's up, cuz? Yeah. All right, so basically, he was nicknamed very soon as the Phantom because they didn't know what he looked like, right?
Phantom.
And his next couple victims, he killed Richard Griffin, and you're right, Polly Ann Moore
There you
were the
go,
first
Polly
two dead
Ann.
ones. Yeah. So Richard Griffin and Polly Ann were killed sitting in Richard's car outside of town, and then later he killed Paul Martin and Betty Jo Booker. And Betty Jo Booker had just gotten done playing a show at the local VFW
She
hall.
played the saxophone.
Played it saxophone. Yeah, she played the saxophone. And the reason it's important we say this is because at first the myth got started that the killer used the saxophone to kill her in some way. Like beat her with it or like shoved the mouthpiece in her pussy or whatever. None of that's true. Her body was found with one bullet hole in the head and she was completely covered up. She hadn't been assaulted or anything.
Can you imagine that the way you die is getting hit with the saxophone and it's like hitting a note whenever it hits your head?
Killer's just going, in jazz, it's about the notes you don't play.
That's terrible.
Wah, wah, wah,
It is.
wah.
It is terrible, but also like out of all the victims in this case, I listened to 2 podcasts on this case 3 hours before
Damn,
I
dude.
came here, so
Damn.
I'm an expert now.
You know it, yeah.
Basically, and if you have a that's like the one thing that you could be carrying on you that is going to guarantee you safe passage from a serial killer is a saxophone. You just got to play it.
Yeah.
And people will be like, what's that noise coming from the forest? We should look into that.
You want to murder me? How about you try to murder the spirit of jazz?
They start playing. She just starts playing Careless Whisper before it was Careless Whisper.
This just a guy's like, goddamn Betty Jo, I wish I could kill you, but that music touched me tonight.
I think that brings about like an interesting thing that okay. So I don't want to get off too much on a tangent, but the nature of a lot of these murders, the victims were shot in the back of the head twice.
Yep.
Right? And in the nature of the murders where they weren't shot in the back of the head from close range, from long range, they were incredibly accurate. She was at the VFW, and it makes me think that whoever did it had to have prior military experience. In order to be that accurate with a handgun through a window and to be relatively secretive.
And small bullet, too. It was a 22.
And VFW, you know, maybe you're there until 1:30 in the morning when the performance got
hammering
out.
back
and it was like,
Schlitz.
I'm going to follow that car home because I didn't like the way she played Careless Whisper, which hadn't come out yet. But she didn't get it the fuck right, you know? And that's the problem.
So this is where the idea of the man with the hook kind of starts as a legend, because you just have the implementation somewhere in the crime scene of something that's not a normal murder weapon, and it's a piece of metal that is being used somehow in this murder. So that eventually, through multiple channels of people talking and gossiping, turns into there's a man with a hook killing people.
Yeah, I think it was like a local cop that had designated them the Phantom Killer, which is like the one thing you're not supposed
these
to
motherfuckers,
do.
these cops, these fucking cops, man, they're all race. It's like in Big Mouth where the two cops are trying to figure out a nickname for the serial killer.
Yeah.
That's literally what was happening. They're like, is it the Phantom or is it the Texarkana Moonlight Maniac?
They're like,
or
we
is
could
it...
figure out this crime with hard work, or we could give the guy a name and make him feel real good.
Or tell you what, how about this? Maybe we work on branding.
Yeah, branding.
It's just a department full of Dale Gribbles being like, what do we call him?
You know what the Texarkana Police Department needs right now? Money. All right, bring it on in. We're going to let them ride for another year.
So after Paul Martin and Betty Jo Booker, the killer hops state lines over to a rural part of Arkansas not far and kills Virgil Starks while they're not on 11 lanes. He goes up to the farmhouse, shoots Virgil Starks through the window as he's sitting in his easy chair at night.
Yeah.
And then the wife, Katie Starks, goes, oh my God, what the fuck? Goes to call the cops. And then the killer shows up in the doorway, hood on, shoots her in the face. She lived.
Shot her through the mouth.
Right here.
Like,
as
right
she's
there.
on the phone, like, oh my God, somebody shot Virgil. Bam. Like, and then this woman, Katie Starks, make some noise for her real quick.
Yeah,
Katie Starks
she survived. She did it.
Tougher than 50 Cent, you ask me. Took her round in the face and then walked 3 miles to the nearest neighbor's house to get help.
Man, can you imagine
Barefoot
that
in a nightgown with a fucking hole in her head.
Backpackers don't have shit.
They
on
don't got
her,
shit.
You know what I mean? They're like, I did 25 miles with 1 gallon of water. I'm like, do it with a hole in your
But
face.
this is the one way that I agree. It's like people used to be made, when you lived more rural, people were made tougher. Like, my grandmother had 6 kids and would pump water from a well every morning while pregnant.
Katie Jo was built like a brick shit house. And
Oh,
therefore
God.
She can survive.
You don't want to fuck around with Katie
She had
Starks.
Lizzie Borden's jaw, you know? And that's the only reason why she made it. Is because the jaw deflected. All right, anyway.
I challenge you to come up with more like country ass names than Betty Jo Booker and Virgil Starks.
Or Lizzie Borden. That's
Lizzie
about
Borden
one
is pretty.
too, to be honest.
By the way,
Not to
go
bring
back,
it around to back.
Lizzie
that
Borden. It's her full name is not Elizabeth. It's just Lizzie, and her middle name is Andrew. I think that's funny.
Her parents are like, Lizzie's easier to spell.
They're like, she's gonna come out being able to bear home with a switch. That's a very country term. I'm sorry. That means you're big. And
Bear
tough.
hoe with a switch.
Bear hunt with a switch. That's how my parents say somebody is fat. It's a very Midwestern rural
I wish
way.
my grandma went about it that way. That would have made my childhood so much easier if she was
Like,
just
Drew,
like
have some French toast. Also, what
bear
is
hook
this?
with a switch, and meanwhile she's just like, here's a gummy bear. You're fucking ugly.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is your grandma from the South?
No. My grandma's from Chicago, which makes
so
it so much worse than the
She's
South.
like, get you an Italian beef sandwich.
Yeah, she'll like say something really mean to you, and then she'll be like, yeah, you know, and then you'll be like,
You
what?
know? Yeah. Oh, man.
You're
I
a
love
fat piece of shit, you know? And you're like, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Grandma.
Thanks, Granny.
Miss you.
Yeah, miss you. All right, so the killings eventually just stopped. So they thought this dude got arrested, got killed somehow. Eventually, this dude that we see in the picture on the right, that's Yule Sweeney. Yeah, that's a fun name, too. His first name is spelled Y-O-U, like you, and then E-L-L, all in one word. So it's U-L Sweeney. Sweeney.
Yule.
S-W-I-N-N-E-Y. Sweeney. Yule
Not to be
Sweeney.
confused with Sydney Sweeney.
No, not the... I'd say their eyes are about the same distance apart.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I think there's a little bit of a heritage line between the two.
Yeah. Can I? Oh, I know that Sydney Sweeney. Eyes too far apart. I think her mom drank when she was in the womb.
This is live. I refuse to comment on a woman's appearance. All women are beautiful. They're all perfect. Every woman is beautiful, including Lizzie Borden. Lizzie Borden, most
way to
beautiful
cover
woman
your
of all
ass,
time.
yeah. Sydney, if you want to be on the show, more than welcome. All right, so Yul Sweeney was up. He was being charged for stealing cars, which was a federal crime at the day. So he was in jail for that crime, and they were like, you are around. He knew one of the victims. He had like grown up near Betty Jo Booker or something and knew her.
Yeah, sounds about
And
right.
he was unaccounted for on the night. He didn't have a good alibi for any of the murders. So they're like, this is the guy. He also seemingly confessed to his new wife. He had just gotten married to this woman, Mary. He basically said, yeah, you know those kids who got killed? This guy. But basically, what happened was, because they got married, her testimony could not be used against him in trial.
And she
the
refused to
cops-
testify
She
against
refused to testify. So they have this whole written statement from his wife, and then she goes, I'm not testifying against my husband. So the cops go, well, fuck, we got him for stolen cars. He's going to spend the rest of his life in prison anyway. Let's just send him to prison for that. And they pretty much, the investigation went dead, but it's kind of one of those officially unsolved, but solved. I think it was Yul Sweeney. I 100%.
Well, and after his murder, there was like 2 other people that confessed to doing it too,
Yeah.
which makes it even more confusing. And I think there's a lot of theories floating around that he did the first 3 attempts, and that the one on the Starks was effectively a copycat.
I wouldn't surprise me at all.
Somebody trying to do something similar to that.
Cast off, it wouldn't surprise me because it really did rock this town. Like, everybody in the Texarkana area started buying guns en masse.
Teenagers started getting guns. By the way,
yeah,
in the
teenagers started
1950s,
rolling around with pieces in their cars.
16-year-olds could get a gun like it was nobody's business. And you know what wasn't happening? Fucking mall shootings,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, there
Let's
wasn't
go
malls
back.
yet.
They were just trying to do it to kill a serial.
Yeah.
They're like, we're gonna go back out on the roads where people are getting murdered. We're gonna try to murder the murderer.
But that's a very
Teenagers are
Texas thing.
It's so fucking stupid, dude.
It's like the kids who, like, in college when the clown sightings were a big thing. Remember the kids dressing up as clowns? I had buddies who were like, we're going clown hunting tonight. And they'd go out with like a baseball bat and a buck knife.
They dress like Macaulay Culkin in fucking Home Alone and go out with a spiked baseball
Come
bat.
and get
Come
me,
get
Mr.
me,
Clown. Yeah.
I'm in the sewer. Oh.
But this was the inspiration, yes, lightly for Jeepers Creepers, but the movie that is supposed to be a direct ripoff is called, there's 2 of them. They remade it in 2010. It's called The Town That Dreaded Sundown.
Too long of a title.
And, right? It's a great, like, old 70s exploitation movie. It kind of looks like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's kind of that vibe.
Yep.
It's very fun. But because of the thing with the saxophone, in the movie they change it to a trombone, and he ties a knife to the slide and stabs her with it. With the slide. And the funniest thing, if you watch the movie, he's wearing the hood, but he still puts the mouthpiece up to his mouth to do it. Like, I'm killing you with my breath.
In this scenario, a trombone is so much less cool than a
Yeah!
saxophone. If you're rocking a trombone at 1:30 in the morning, you like that. Yes, like come on, that just chalk one up to creativity in Hollywood.
I mean, yeah.
On that one, they're just like, you know what would be great? Not only if she died a horrific death and her family never knew what really happened, let's have it be cute.
Well, she died a far lesser. Well, it's bad. The teenager being killed is bad. It's not. I'm not going to argue the degrees of it, but
Depends
like
on
I
the
said,
teenager.
Betty Jo. Yeah. So if you get that Elliot Rodgers kid, fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pew.
Yeah. But the whole thing was like Betty Jo Booker died, like she was a mile and a half away from the car where her date was. So either he killed her and then she ran and he caught up with her, or he took her on like a walk.
I think part of the reason why they suspected it was Yul Sweeney was because he was also a car thief. So the idea was that this started off as potential carjackings, and he got a little carried away with the amount of power that he had in that situation. And then he ended up being like, well, I'm just going to take full advantage of it. Because 2 of the cars that were linked to him stealing those cars were also linked to the murder right around the time that they were taken out.
Yep.
Because the stolen cars happened roughly in the same vicinity as the murders.
It's
And
also
so-
probably why he wanted to get them out of the car to kill them so he could then take the car.
and then take the car. I mean, it totally makes sense in a weird, disgusting way.
Because the crimes in which he didn't take the car is because he killed the dude in the car.
The
And then
cri-
he's like, well, this has got kid brain all over it. I can't steal this.
Imagine being like, I can't take this car because I can't drive stick. You know?
That would be my problem. Yeah,
I can't drive a stick.
I
God
can't drive
damn
a
it.
stick for shit.
Got used to this automatic stuff. Now I can't fucking steal this murder car.
Well, real quick before I get you out of here, Drew, what is if they're to make a movie about your crimes, what's the too long title for that?
Fuck.
That's enough right there. Fuck with 5 U's.
Oops, I did it again. Would literally be the title of that movie.
And it's not even about murder. It's just about buying boxes of Entenmann's donuts.
If at first you don't succeed, try cocaine. That
There
would be.
it is. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Everybody make some noise for Drew Wilson McGrath. All right, folks. Well, we got one more segment for you, and oh boy, is it a doozy. We got another little game to close it out. And coming to the stage to play this game with me, she hosts Stretch, a comedy show right here at Covert Café. It's an awesome show, and also a Curious, right?
No.
Comedy. No, never. Fuck me. All right, just a Covert. Come here for the show. Come here for the show. All right, and make some noise for her right now for my good friend Kristen Rowan. Hey, have a seat.
Oh, can I roast you too? I came.
Yeah, go for it.
roasting, but I came up with a roast because the first one. You look like a mime who doesn't understand what miming is. Because you talk a lot.
Yeah. And I'm loud. That's like the opposite of a mime. Yeah.
But you tried with the shirt.
I tried. I like this shirt. I didn't know I'd get so much flack for it. But I'm just trying to go with like a little bit of a darker punk aesthetic, you know. I don't need to justify myself to you, Kristen. But how you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Hell yeah. All right. So I got 5 trivia questions. I'm going to read them to you, and then I'm going to let you guess, and then I'm going to let the crowd guess. They're all multiple choice or true or false, so these are pretty chill. And they're all kind of in the theme of what we're talking about tonight, urban legend murder. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
What's the name of this segment called?
This segment is called Trivia. Thank you. That's the only time it's gotten a laugh. So thank you, Michigan, for teeing that up. Make some noise for Michigan. Hell yeah. And all you guys for hanging out. You guys are great. Round of applause for the crowd. Oh, my God. Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. So number 1. What happens, Kristen, if someone kisses the Black Angel of Oakland Cemetery? It's a big Black Angel monument that's in this cemetery and it's supposedly cursed. So what happens if you kiss it? I'm going to give you options. A, is it instant death? Is it B, infertility? C, your firstborn child will have a stutter. Oh, God. Or D, your mom will die. That's the one that fucked you up.
I feel like C because it's so random.
Firstborn child will have a stutter.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
that's
so my
specific
mom
and
must have
random.
kissed it.
Right, yeah.
I'm the youngest. What do you guys think? What do you think happened? B? You think it's the D? You think your mom's gonna die? Okay, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. It's actually A. You're supposed to die instantly. Wow. You got it? Yeah. It's not true. Oakland Cemetery is in Iowa City, Iowa. It's kind of a local legend. Goths have picnics under it. It's fun.
Have you kissed it?
Yeah, I went and kissed it.
Did you? Oh.
And I'm here.
Wow. Well, you haven't had a kid yet.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't got a kid yet.
That one.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to die instantly, not the kid. To have a stutter. My kid will have a stutter because I am always drunk. All right, this next one's true or false. So true or false, contrary to popular belief, none of the people accused of witchcraft during the Salem witch trials were burnt at the stake. True or false? None of the people accused of witchcraft at the Salem witch trials were burned at the stake. True or false? You guys think it's false? I heard a true back here. What do you
true.
think? You think it's true?
Yeah.
It is true. Yeah. There was 20 people who were executed during the Salem witch trials. 19 of them were hanged. One of them was pressed to death.
Wait,
Yeah.
none of them were drowned?
None of them were drowned.
Pressed with what?
That's something they did in Europe. The burning and the drowning is something they did in Europe for witches back in the day. Pressed to death?
Yeah, what were they pressed with?
Giles Corey was this guy who was convicted of witchcraft. They made him lay on the ground. They put a wooden door on his chest, and they just started putting boulders on it to make him confess. It was like, reject witchcraft right now, or we'll put more on. And all he said in his last words were, more weight. They just let him keep. He was a G till the end. They did that literally until all of his ribs broke and his innards and his eyes and his tongue popped out. Like, and then the magistrate had to come over with a walking stick and push the tongue back in. It's a real story. What, Dennis? What do you want?
All us kids had to go to the Salem witch trial.
Yeah, all of the kids had to go. We're watching. It's pretty fun. Yeah. All right. So number 3. What serial killer was known as the Candyman? Was it A, Jeffrey Dahmer, B, Wesley Allen Dodd, C, Dean Corll, or D, Gary Ridgway?
C.
You think it's C, Dean Corll? What does the crowd think? B, you think it was Wesley Allen Dodd? Was the Candyman? You think it's Dahmer? Okay, we have a variety. All right. It is C, Dean Corll.
I just didn't recognize that one.
Yeah. Dean Corll is a fascinating story. I'm going to share one little gross detail just to make you all not like me. You know what Dean Corll liked to do? Because he killed young men. He did this thing where he would take glass chemistry stirrers and insert them in the urethras of his victims and then snap them off. Yep, he tortured him for days. And the reason you've never heard about Dean Corll is because he had teenage accomplices, and before he could get arrested, one of them murdered Dean Corll, which is kind of a happy ending to the crime. But then they had to find all the bodies, and it was August in Texas, and it was bad.
What was the candy part?
He worked at a candy company. He owned a candy company. Yeah, I should say that part.
Candy.
He owned a candy company in Houston, Texas, and he would often give kids candy. He's kind of like the proto version of like, don't accept candy from strangers because he might bite your dick off.
Right.
That's also something he did. He like they found penises that were gnawed off, like with teeth marks. Strap in, folks. It's the last segment. All right. This is where I have to get this in. All right. All right. Number 4. True or false, Kristen?
Yep.
The Bloody Mary game. You're familiar with that? What'd you do in the mirror? You guys know what I'm talking about? Bitch. Bloody Mary is when you look in them. Well, do you want to explain it?
I don't know it.
You don't know it? Okay. For both of you, for both Michigan and Kristen, the Bloody Mary game it's like a dare that kids do at sleepovers. Is you're supposed to look in a mirror and say Bloody Mary 3 times, and allegedly, if you do that, her ghost will come out of the mirror and kill you.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So where that story, true or false, the Bloody Mary story comes from the story of a real 15th century female vampiric serial killer. True or false?
I'm going to say false.
What do you guys think? I think it's true. It comes from Elizabeth Bathory. It's an excellent guess, but it's false. It does not based on Elizabeth Bathory, but we're gonna have a vampiric episode where we just do vampire crimes, and Elizabeth is definitely gonna be one of them. We're excited. That's a fascinating story.
Is it Typhoid Mary?
Typhoid Mary? No. You want one more guess on what it is?
Nope.
Okay. I was gonna give you a bonus point. It's abortion. That's because she aborted her kid, so she's covered in blood, and she's
did?
sad about Mary in this legend.
Oh.
That's why she's Bloody Mary. And it's anti-abortion propaganda.
Dark.
It's bad. You shouldn't play that game. If you guys are having a sleepover, don't do it. Yeah, it's sad. I'm sorry. I didn't want to really break it. We're on such an up track.
I know. You just brought me here to bum everyone out. And they put glass in their dicks, you guys. And then abortion.
Well, when else do I get to share this stuff?
And I'm a gay mom. You say that?
And you're a gay mom. And, yeah. See, that got him back on our side. Yeah. Thank you. It's like what I do when I talk about my gay moms at a Portland show. It's like I just do that. No. But you have said that you have a kid that acts a lot like me and it concerns you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he has glasses. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I have 2 boys, one
Is
way too
a
hardcore.
little too much like you.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love him, but
you do stand up just like me, so you're living through the worst case scenario for your son.
you have a lot of murdery things about you.
That's what I'm saying. Worst case
Stand-up is
scenario.
not the worst. Murder is way worse
Well,
than
I don't
stand-up.
murder people. I just talk about it in a comical way. All right?
Uh-huh.
That's okay.
Right,
Yeah.
sure.
All right. We got one more for you.
Okay.
And this ties into something I said. So the infamous clown sightings of 2016 were traced back to, was it A, one weird family in Ohio, B, promotion for the new It movie, C, a horror cult, or D, a fraternity initiation? You guys think B versus D? All right.
I think B.
Kristen, you think it's
I feel
B?
like yeah.
That's the thing. It's a bit of a trick. It is both B and D. Oh, yeah. It was promotion for the new It movie.
Wow.
They decided to scare the shit out of some people with clown costumes. And also, once that started happening, frats started getting pledges to dress up as clowns and just go be creepy with machetes in front of houses. And it's really funny. You can find the videos of, like, redneck dads catching them and, like, pulling the mask off, be like, the fuck are you doing here? And they just turn into jello. It's hilarious. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks, Kristen.
Yeah.
Make some noise for
All right,
Kristen
thank you.
Rowan.
Thank you.
That was an easy one. Oh, my God. Thank you so much, everybody. Make some noise for all the panelists you saw up here tonight. We had Andrea, Isaiah, we had Molly, we had Jason, we had Drew, we had Kristen. They're all amazing. And make some noise for your goddamn selves, folks. Coming out and supporting this weird show. I appreciate it so much. And let's make raucous noise for Covert Café, Cody and the Joes. Oh my God, we'll be back to do this again. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram, Murder Casserole and Covert Cafe. We'll have another show right here on Labor Day, September 1st. That's the next one. Come out and see it. Everybody get home safe. Have a good one, and I love you.